You spend all day on Tinder, you're like, damn, I'm trying to find the love of my life. But everybody just want to have sex with me.
This video today is how we met off the dating app. I know a lot of people either very skeptic about dating apps, and I'm not saying because I met my fiance off a dating app, it's gonna work for you.
It's not gonna work.
But I also don't think you should be very quick to judge dating apps these days anymore, because in all honesty, sometimes you just don't. Sometimes the love of your life isn't gonna be in the same city as you. A little backstory on before we met. I was in a situationship, let's just call it like that, for a while, almost like a little bit over 8 years. And during that time, I'd had a few dating apps because I was never just the type to really go out. I kind of, around this time, I'm like probably like mid to late 20s. And I'm just like, you know what, like I don't go out, so I don't know how else I'm gonna meet somebody. So in reality, when I originally downloaded the apps, because I did have a few, I think I had like 3.
Damn.
Yeah, I had 3. Yeah, it was out of boredom. It was just like, okay, it's just something kind of entertain me once I get off of work, because I also was working at the time. So it was just kind of like for entertainment purposes. But I realized very quickly, as a lot of you at this point probably have, if you have a dating app, 90% of the time it's like sexual. You know what I mean?
For sure. Rarely
do you really find someone on there instantly that you're just like, oh my gosh, I can see my life with this person, or vice versa. Like the men on there don't really seem very serious. So I did have a lot of catfishes. Men were posting their high school pictures and they'd like blown up since then. Just guys that are not about nothing. They ain't got no job. They live at home with their mom. And don't get me wrong, we live in California, so I know living, like trying to like move out and living on is really hard, but I need someone with ambition, during that time. I'm like, I want a man that, has a job and is goal oriented, and I never found that, in all honesty, through the app. I met a few cool guys that we became like friends, but I knew it was never gonna go anywhere. All of a sudden, then I get a message from David.
Boom. Now let's rewind, because you gotta get David's side of the story before it all led up to the message. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. One thing that you will notice on this channel, all right? Tiana can't talk. All right? Everything that I say is gonna be summarized. Watch how quick I get through the joint.
Short and sweet.
So look, I was fresh out of a like 2-3 month relationship with this girl that was crazy, right? Anyways, so yeah, I was fresh out of the joint, and your boy was bored, like you said. It was just something to kill time, to be honest with you. Previously, like I've been on dating apps, but I never like met nobody like that. You know what I'm saying? I never met nobody off a dating app, and I just, in general, you're just skeptical when it comes to that because of catfish, like the show, and just
and crazy people.
You can literally Google a pic and post it as your profile pic, and you thinking you talking to Beyonce. You know what I'm saying? And it's really like, look, you know what I'm saying? But like, so anyways.
La Quinta. No, I'm joking.
Shout out to La Quinta if you're watching. All right. But anyway, so yeah, downloaded the app. I was on Tinder at the time, and I was on an app called Scout. All right, most of you guys probably don't even know what Scout is, but it's a dating app. It was kind of like lower tier.
Yeah, it was kind of like Tinder.
No, because Tinder is like swipe.
Without the swiping.
And the reason why I got Scout, because I was tired of swiping. Like,
without the swiping, that's how I would define it. It's a dating app like Tinder without the swiping. Yeah. It's kind of, if I had to really break it down, it was kind of like a Facebook, because people have profiles.
Yeah, you
like
can
write little bios.
So yeah, this is my story. So, all right.
You need it a little.
I was tired of Tinder because it's like, okay, you swiping. I ain't getting no matches. Like, what's going on with the joint?
And I did not find anyone attractive on Tinder.
And then when I get a match, it's like they don't even talk. So it's like, okay, this is stupid. All right. Went on Scout. This is a little better. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually like getting conversations.
Engaging with some people.
At least, Scroll across this fine young Tenderoni. All right. It's like, oh no, this has to be a catfish.
Nobody else.
Oh yeah, it's this woman to my right. All right, so look, I was like, this is hands down a catfish. This is the bombest chick I have ever seen on any dating app ever created. You know what I'm saying? No, seriously, babe. I was like, dude, this can't be real, but I'm still gonna message her. Like, it's like, I don't care. Still like to message.
I'm curious to see.
Let me find out. I messaged you. I don't know exactly what I said. You know, do you remember what I said?
In the message, he was like, something between the lines of like, I'm actually about to delete the app though. So if I could have your number, that would be cool. Now, no, not only did I not go in there every day, even though I messaged guys back and forth, I never instantly gave them my phone number. Never, 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 never. I would literally, I think the soonest I ever gave my number out was maybe about 2 or 3 weeks, because I literally had to get to know a little bit about you. You know what I mean? I'm not just because you're like, hey, baby girl, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just giving you my number and I'm dropping my panties. No. So I'm like, when he said that, I was kind of nervous because I'm like, I've never just given my number out. Never, 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 never. So I'm like, even though, you know, when you kind of look back at it, it's like when you meet people in person, you give them your number. You give them your number,
you know.
But I guess maybe because you could see them and you might talk a little bit. Yeah, because I could have
still been a catfish.
True.
Yeah.
But anyways, that's not here nor there. So yeah, so like when I read it, I was going back and forth. So I'm like, let me look at his profile. Because like I said, it's like a Facebook setup. So I go to his page and I'm not going to lie. I was like, okay, daddy, zaddy, okay? You looking real right. His looks are definitely there. Mm-hmm. But like, I'm very about personality, hands down. I mean, you could be fine, but we need to vibe. I actually gave him my number, clearly. I'm gonna just throw myself out there. The worst that can happen is it just doesn't work yet again, you know? So, yeah, I gave him my number and we literally started talking immediately, like,
same day, right?
Yeah, like texting, phone calls as well. If you get a gut feeling, sometimes go with it. You know what I mean? Like, not all the time. I'm not saying every time on the app, give your phone number out. Definitely even be careful with like meeting up as well. Like, you know, first dates, because you just never know. One thing instantly that I was like, that really impressed me and really had David stand out amongst the other guys, because I was talking to about 2 other guys at that time.
And one name was David.
And his name is David, like I mentioned.
She talking to 2 Davids at one time.
And the other guy was actually David 1, and he was David 2. It was only because I met the other David 1 first. That was the only way to remember. But yeah, I was talking to them. One of the other guys instantly got thrown off because of a crazy situation. If you guys want story time on here as well, I got some crazy stories, okay? And so anyway, so yeah, he instantly got kicked off then, because I only was like talking to him for like a few weeks, and then it was between them two. And one thing that, like I was saying, that really, really stood out with David is his consistency. Consistency is really key in meeting a person, because you want to know that you're important. You want to feel like, you know, because sometimes I feel like when you first meet people, things kind of quickly dwindle away, and things like, you know, in the beginning, like they're all perfect. They're all, you know, texting you every good morning text, like, hey baby, all this stuff, good night text, you know, making sure you got home safely. But that slowly throughout a few weeks, even months, I'll give it a few months, kind of slowly trickles away. And David never did that. And another thing that I loved about David is he wanted to take me out. He was like, what are you trying to do? I'm trying to take you, you know, out to eat. We can do anything you like, kind of thing. Like, he was ready to set things up, baby girl. And you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what women we like. You know what I mean? We like a man to take control. You know what I mean? Like, hey, I got you. Let's go somewhere. Like, pick you up, do something. So, and I'm not gonna lie, I never had a guy do me like that. Never. Like, a lot of the guys in the past that I'm used to, like I said, it was like on some Netflix and chill, and I think I just got really comfortable with that, and I just thought that's all that was really out there. So I was just not used to guys like David. So when he was like, I'll take you out, I'm like, wow, like, okay, like, that's different and new. So yeah, so the day before we met, he's like,
that's crazy. I waited that long to confirm if he was catfishing or not.
He was like, you know, we're about to go on our date, you know, tomorrow. Can I FaceTime you? Now, no, this is like random. It wasn't like we discussed that we were gonna FaceTime each other. I'm thrown off. I'm like, my hair's in this like crazy little pineapple. I'm like, I have like a see-through bra on, which I know he will like, but it's like, dude, and he's like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. Like, and I'm like, you can't, you know, I didn't want to say no because I didn't want it to be like, wow, like, bye.
We've been talking. I need to confirm this before I take you outside.
And he said that. He was like, I need to, and he said it. He was like, I need to make sure I know, you know, who I'm like talking to.
Yeah.
And so we did it very quickly.
It was super quick because I was driving at the time as well.
Yeah, like you, I think you and your sister were headed.
Yeah, my sister in the car too. So
Yeah.
FaceTimed her real quick. Just wanted to check. I wanted to see a moving image. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to see no still picture.
Right.
So, yeah, Tiana was butt-ass naked on FaceTime.
I wasn't naked, guys. And I could have, yes, looking back, I could have put a shirt on, but it was just like, I was so thrown off and I was really scared.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I didn't show him my boobs or anything, guys.
But I could kind of see, I didn't see your boobs, but I could see, like, they was nice. You know what I'm saying? He was working with some joints. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so I was FaceTiming Tiana. I was like, okay, hey. It was kind of awkward, huh?
It was very awkward.
Like,
yeah.
It's like, I just wanted to confirm. Thank you. Bye. See you tomorrow.
Exactly. Like, or be like, damn, all right. And then just never respond. But, you know, like never message person back.
But
I like what I saw as well. I like what I saw as well. So I'm like, yeah, daddy, take me out.
I will see you tomorrow.
Right.
That's how we met off a dating app.
Yes.
Like we said in the beginning, like, don't get your hopes up. It's not gonna happen, but it might happen. You might meet somebody that you would have never met if it wasn't for that dating app, all right?
Exactly.
I got lucky, found the love of my life. We about to get married this year.
Exactly. And we're trying for baby number 2. Like, there's a lot of, you know, fun, exciting things that are, like, coming our way. And we feel it. So, yeah, like, we hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, turn your notification bells on. And we do have an Instagram page already kind of established because, like we did say in the beginning, we do have a second channel called T Brandistry. It will be down below somewhere.
Check it out.
And yeah, check it out. And check us out over there.
All right.
And stay tuned, y'all.
We can do the same outro to the next video. Deuces. Like that.
Until we figure out another one.
Yeah.